Hi everyone, in today's video we are recreating this look from the Melk1422 Instagram account. Very famous for their beautiful face charts. I had already had my makeup done for my engagement session, so I'm starting by taking lashes off one side and turning the opposite side into my beauty side. So I'm using a lot of hot pink in the crease and under the waterline of the eye. I'm also going to be adding a really bright hot pink blush over the blush I already have on, and then blending that out. I've also gone with a more matte color on the center of the lid, rather than the glitter I had earlier. Next, I'm going to be creating the outline of the aging side of the face. So I've mixed a white and black together to give me a good gray tone, and I'm going to start going in with my lines. I did miss a little bit of this filming. I was consistently ducking out of screen, getting closer to my mirror, which was not conducive. So I started with the black lines, and now I'm using a brush with just a little bit of water on it to kind of blend my paints together and push the color where I need it to be. Next, I'm going to go into the lines around the eyes. So I'm trying to connect them where my eyes naturally have a little bit of like crease in it because I have really big eyes. So I want to follow some of those crease lines underneath it and then go out into my wrinkle lines. I'm just creating my base lines, and then I'm going to go back in and blend once I've got the base lines down for all of it. Next, a nice thick black outline, and then we're going to start adding some of the cracks into the face as well. Then I'm going to start going in and putting in my forehead wrinkles, my bigger pieces, and then I'm going in with a white and I'm going to start pushing a bolder highlight into the highlights of the wrinkles. I'm going to start working with some black shadows for things that I can't blend with paint. Once again, I'm just inching further and further out of my screen. I've painted my eyebrows up with a little bit of white paint on a mascara brush. And then I've added a highlight to the center of the lid as well, and did more of a like halo effect on the shadow. A lot of it from here is just blending all sorts of fine lines, using a little bit of shadow in places that need to be a little bit tighter knit and not so big and bold. So like getting into that fine edge of the nose and then lightly blending out from that corner. We want to be making this cheek part pop out and the lips and under the jawbone or cheekbone, not jawbone, but the cheekbone sink in. For the teardrop, I'm doing basically the same thing as I have with the rest of the face, just lights and shadows, and I'm gonna smudge on some lipstick like we did in middle school. I've added more pink, a nice highlighter. I just felt like against the gray it looked too subtle and not like the fantasy look from the face chart. Next I'm going in with freckles. I did a light pink, a hot pink, and a super light purple for the freckle colors. Last but not least, we want to get a nice big pink bow on top. I didn't have a hair bow, so I just cut a piece of fabric from my upstairs sewing room, and I'm going to use that as my headband. What do you think? Pretty good match? So for reference today, let's show you the original artist piece as well as my recreation one more time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell.